gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome to Longbridge Airport. Local time is 10:30 a.m. Temperature is a balmy 28 degrees Celsius, and there's not a cloud in the sky. For your comfort, please remain seated for the next hour. Sit back and enjoy a fresh glass of aloe mango as we take you to the tropics.
Hello everybody, welcome to Bob's Brunch. We are on the beach in the sunny Costa del Warwick. How about that? In the beautiful 5-star Longbridge Manor Resort. And I know what you're thinking, we're really close together, but we've been tested, we're COVID compliant, and we're chilling. Now, don't tell the boss I bunked off for the day and I'm on the beach with my pals here. Hope you're good wherever you are. This is our monthly show where we get a chance to update you with what's happening in the forever world, and it's summer in the forever world. So, Spence, Sophie, thanks for joining me today on the beach. What do you think?
It's lovely to be here. Thanks, Bob. And this is the closest we're going to get to a beach for a while anyway. So I'm happy to sit back and enjoy the show today.
Sun is shining, life is good. Now, I'll put on a special pair of shoes today. What do you think of these? These bad boys. Because these are collectible items. These are retro, old gel bottle.
Not many of those about, I can tell you that.
I think there's probably no more than 10 pairs in the world. I don't think I've ever worn them, apart from on the beach. And there they are, my beach shoes, ready. I don't know about you guys, but I have really fond memories when I was a kid of going to the seaside. We used to go in the caravan. You know, it was always about, can you see the sea yet? Are we there yet, Dad? I remember we went to Italy one time and we were on the beach there. I was with my gran and granddad, my mum and dad and my brother. Two things happened, actually. Firstly, my brother and I slept in a tent next to the caravan, and an absolute massive storm comes over, blows the tent away. I could sleep through anything, but it even woke me up. But my brother stayed there for another 3 hours in the pouring rain, absolutely in a storm. Next day, we're on the beach, and because it was a stormy day, the waves are high. My granddad gets in the sea, wave hits him, his false teeth go flying, and we spend the rest of the day looking for his false teeth. So those are my seaside memories, boys and girls. What are yours?
It's a good question, really good question. Soph, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I think it's probably not as funny as yours, to be honest, Bob. I think maybe not my first memory, but I think one of my most memorable holidays was we went on a cruise with my mum and dad, and I just remember significantly getting to meet the captain of the ship, and that was something that's really stuck with me. It's funny what you remember out of some of those childhood memories. So,
Is it still a man in uniform for you, Sophie, or have you got past that now?
Gone past that now, okay, but it was a good memory.
No, for me, I think it was going to Cyprus with my nan and granddad, and the reason that I remember this is just because I get stick from my brothers, because when I was in Cyprus with my nan and granddad, my mum and dad took them to sunny Skegness, so they always say that I'm the favourite, basically.
Favourite boy. Well, we hope you'll have some seaside memories during our show today. Let's have a quick look at what we're going to be covering in the show today. We've got our normal marketing focus, and that's really one of the key points of the show, is to bring you up to date with what the focus is for Forever UK, Ireland and Iceland over the coming period, the coming month. You can see Sophie and Spence are going to do that in a minute. We've got our shake of the month. We always try and be creative. Amelia's created another great shake, very much a summer feel to it. I'm looking forward to tasting that for you guys and girls.
Yeah.
We've got some more updates from the Forever World. We're going to share with you the key events for July. We're going to run some incentives. We've got a couple of competitions today and an incentive, so we're giving lots of stuff away today. Again, Amelia's been creative with the Flavours of Forever recipe today. Fantastic for the kids, and we might do something to incentivise them later on in the month when the school holidays come, perhaps, but that's a spot not to miss. I'm going to share with you one of my favourite books, and one of the key things I see all of our leaders do is to feed their mind with positive stuff. So if you're not yet in the habit of reading positive books every month, then I'd encourage you to do that. We're going to start our book club today. And then we're going to have an interview with somebody who's got one of the fastest growing businesses in the UK at the moment, and that is Bethan Jones. So a good, fun day ahead of us. Now, if you want to chat with us, I can see some of you on my screen on the right-hand side here are already chatting with us in the chat box. We'd love to hear your comments. If you have any questions, put them in the Q&A box. And we've got Lorraine online with us today to answer your questions. So it wouldn't be Bob's Brunch without giving some stuff away. So 2 competitions today. The first of which is, if I can have it on the screen, it's called All Aboard. Now, you got on a flight when you started our show today and you have a ticket number. Do you remember those days? I used to fly all the time, and I've been home now for 18 months, but there are still planes in the sky, and one day we're going to be back on a plane. So you've all got a unique seat number there, so just you're registered for the webinar today. At the end of the show, we're simply going to select 5 of those numbers, so stay on the show all day if you want to win, and we'll give away some bottles of aloe mango, which of course is one of our focuses this month. And I don't know about you, I am loving the aloe mango, drinking lots of it. That's our first competition. Second competition is, if I can have the slide up, here it is. It's the usual posting your pictures on social. So if you're dressed up for Bob's Brunch in your summer attire as we are, then post some pictures with the hashtag Brunch with Bob Parker. Post them by the 8th of July. We're going to select the winners, and I will announce the winner on the 9th of July live on my Facebook. And we got 5 winners to give prizes to of £250 worth of beautiful forever products. So that's the competitions. So, boys and girls, what have you got to update the team with this month?
Yeah, so our focus for this month, the month of July, is going to be called Aloe Power. So we're going to be focusing on all of our gels, in particular the mango gel, which tastes great, as Bob said. Really, it's like a fruit juice. Definitely one of my favourites.
I don't know you, when I start drinking it, I can't stop.
Know.
I'm getting through a carton a day. It's great.
No, yeah, I used to love the peaches, but it's taken over for me. I love the mango. I think it's so good. So as usual, we've created loads of materials for you guys to use on your social media pages, or sharing them with potential prospects or your customers. So all of those to do with our aloe vera gels. They're all on Forever Knowledge on flpuk.info/July 21 focus. So yeah, we're going to be focused on the aloe vera gel, the berry nectar, the peaches and the freedom. And of course, as we mentioned, the new mango.
We have added a tropical twist to our classic aloe vera gel. So it's already a firm favourite with lots of our forever business owners and also our customers. So just to give you guys some benefits of this aloe mango, it contains 86% inner leaf gel, as well as it's got added vitamin C, which contributes to the normal function of the immune system. So aloe vera has loads and loads of health benefits. So it's great for supporting the skin, digestion, and as I mentioned, the immune system too. So like all of our aloe vera gels, the Forever Aloe Mango is aseptically processed. So it allows the formula to remain free of added preservatives, and it's in 100% recyclable packaging. So the flavour of the gel makes it really versatile, and what you'll see later on is that we've made some really, really amazing recipes with this aloe mango. So we hope that you can try those at home too. So we have had a couple of the great recipes that we can hope you can try at home, and Catherine Hughes, one of our Forever business owners, has been making them and doing weekly Facebook Lives on our social media platforms. So make sure you go and check those out too. We'd love to know what you think of the new aloe mango gel. So let us know what you think and your customers too in the chat box. So what do you think, Spencer? Have you tried it yet?
I have, yeah, no, definitely really like it. And I'm looking forward to this mango mojito that the guys have made. I can see it behind us at the moment.
Got delivered in.
I know, I'm looking forward to this, yeah.
Good to get a bit of beach service, a bit of a waiter.
Yeah.
Some great comments in the chat box though. Lots of you obviously loving the aloe mango. Somebody's saying they've got lots of great energy having drunk the mango, and yeah, great feedback so far about it.
Brilliant. So yeah, we'll just talk about some of the blogs that we've got to do with our gels this month. So as always, the guys in marketing create these blogs, and they're all free on Forever Knowledge under the blog section for you guys to to either share across your own social media platforms or on email to your customers, or even just to get some more in-depth information yourself about the gel. So yeah, we've got a load coming up. Yesterday we published one that was on our flavours of Forever and our Shake of a Month recipe, so which you'll be seeing today as well. So make sure you check that out, and you'll be able to catch up on that on the mango recipes later on in the show as well. Later today, and Bob's going to be talking about this in a bit more detail, we've got a blog on Bob's Book Club. So, later on in the show, we're going to be launching that. So Bob will be going into a bit more detail later on. Later on in the month, then, we're going to be delving into the ingredients of the gels in a bit more detail and going into depth about those, so you'll be able to find out how they work for you. And then on the 16th of July, we'll cover the aloe vera gel and your pets. So we know we get loads of requests about this. So this will be a really popular one, I'm sure, to see what gel is suitable for your animals. So make sure you check that one out. And then on the 22nd of July is National Mango Day. So we're going to be doing a big focus on our mango gel on there. We're obviously going to be celebrating that with some fun facts and a few recipes as well. So again, check that one out. And then finally, we're going to be doing one on vertical integration. So what that means is why Forever is vertically integrated and how it ensures we have the best quality products as well. So yeah, loads of different blogs. So hopefully you find those useful. Make sure you check them out. We'll be sharing them on Bob's page as well every Friday. So yeah, give them a read when you get a chance.
Fab. So I think we've got some Beach Day essentials for you all. So as we're in the tropics today, we're very excited to let you know about our Beach Day essentials. So, and what's going to happen this month, if you order 1 aloe mango, 1 aloe sunscreen, we've got them here,
I'm wrecking the place.
Yeah. 1 aloe mango, 1 aloe sunscreen, 1 aloe vera jelly, and 1 aloe lips, all in one order. So the first 150 Forever business owners to order all 4 of these products within one order is going to receive a branded Forever RG bottle
Not
for free.
quite as glamorous as Soph presenting it, but here we go.
Thank you for being my assistant, Spencer. So if you order more than once, you will receive a water bottle with every order placed. However, you need to make sure they are all in separate orders for it to count. So, for example, if you place one order for 2 of each item, you will only receive 1 of those water bottles. So make sure you place those Beach Day essentials in 2 separate orders. So your water bottles will also be sent separately. So just make sure that you're patient. If you receive your Beach Day essentials, your water bottles will be on their way to you. So the offer is valid when purchased through a valid Forever business owner number, and it's obviously for the first 150 orders. And the water bottle can't be swapped for anything else. So make sure you get your Beach Day essentials ready, especially as the school holidays are fast approaching.
Of course, I should have pointed out at the start of the show, unfortunately, all of our competitions and this particular incentive is just for the UK, Ireland and Iceland. So if you're tuned in from a far-flung country, enjoy the show, but we can't be posting stuff to you, sadly. You made me smile, Spencer, just when you talked about National Mango Day. Well, I'm thinking,
it's a national day for everything now, isn't it?
Well, I was wondering when National Aloe Day is coming along. You guys in marketing, I mean, let's face it, we don't grow mangoes in the UK. They're all imported. So why can't we have a National Aloe Day? In the chat box, tell me whether you think this is a good idea and whether Spencer and his team should be working on a National Aloe Day where we just focus on aloe for the day and more people get to learn about the amazing benefits.
And what day of the year it should be as well. Personally, I think maybe Rex's birthday or something like that.
You know what? That's a really good idea. Yeah. Rex's birthday or Forever Living's birthday, which is May. Good idea. A National Aloe Day would be absolutely fantastic. A good excuse to get all your friends and family and neighbours round to taste the delicious mango or any one of our delicious aloe drinks. Now, I don't like you. You thirsty?
I am very thirsty. It's been a long morning already.
This sun is killing me. It's killing me. I'm going to
There's a bit of sun coming in here as well, I think.
sunscreen
Yeah,
on.
there's-
In the
My
meantime,
SPF this morning.
while we're sharing the love of the sunscreen, I've got sand on the hands now. Peach sand everywhere. We put the sunscreen on, and while we do that, why don't you just take a look at the shake of the month? Again, Amelia from marketing done a brilliant job with her creative skills. The shake of the month, and I think we're going to get to taste it in a second. So
wait.
let's take a little look.
Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a mango mojito. This drink features our aloe mango drinking gel, and we also have a non-alcoholic version too. For this recipe, you will need 1 tablespoon of caster sugar, half a lime, a quarter of a mango, 10 fresh mint leaves, 30 millilitres of white rum, 60 millilitres of soda water, 60 millilitres of aloe mango. For the non-alcoholic version, simply swap the rum for soda water. Simply blend the mango and aloe mango together till it's smooth like a puree. Cut your lime into quarters and then add to your glass with your caster sugar. Then crush them together with a muddler until the lime juice is released. With the mint leaves on your palm, clap your hands together a few times to release the mint flavour. Then drop them into your glass. Add the blended mango and the rum or the soda water if you're creating a mocktail. Then top your glass with crushed ice and soda water and be sure to give everything a really good mix. To finish, garnish your glass with a lime wedge. And there we go, a delicious mango mojito. I hope you enjoy it at home, and I hope you enjoy it in the studio, Bob.
I'll tell you what, boys and girls.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah,
That's
cheers.
flipping delicious.
Cheers. Really good.
I tell you what, you're going to have envy. This is like absolutely delicious. I would encourage you to try this recipe. You would never know there's aloe in it, that is for sure. It tastes just absolutely spectacular, looks spectacular. If you were to serve this to your friends, they would be massively impressed.
Sip of summer. Those product launches in the garden with some aloe mango. This could be the...
We're just saying, this is a £11 cocktail, this is. Definitely.
At least 11 quid, yeah. Should I get back to work, or should we just carry on drinking?
Yeah, I think let's...
Get back to work. Let's see what's coming up over the coming weeks. Some just information to update you with what's happening. We've got our mango drink incentive. You can see on the screen there during the month of July. That's going to be our focus. We've got a branded beach bag. I think, Sophie, you've got the branded beach
We
bag.
have had some amazing
Just flick to camera and look at this.
merchandise made. So we have a branded beach bag to win for the product of the month incentive. It will come, so we're going to give away 1 for each region, Bob, and it's got a branded beach towel. And it's got some Forever flip-flops.
Oh, you're trying to compete with my shoes, aren't you?
So this will also have, so the 6 winners will get these, and we'll put one of those names into a hat to also win a branded beach parasol. And we're also going to fill these bags with lots of Forever summer essential products.
Perfect. Okay. We also have this month, if I could have the next slide, please. Our aloe body lotion is on the way. And again, I've got a little sample of it. I'm told this is the only one in the country at the moment. So don't be mugging me and rubbing it on your body. But you can see it's a larger size than our normal product. So it's going to last a lot longer. Fantastic to put all over your body when you come out of the shower. And it reflects our new packaging too. So a fantastic product. Okay, that's coming soon. I think in the month of July, we're hoping to get our hands on the lotion. If I could have the next slide, please. News updates about our awards. Now, Spencer and his team have been brilliant in putting us forward for lots and lots of awards, and we seem to be winning lots of awards, which is great to see. Really helps with building our brand image, more and more people hearing about us. All of these awards are in arenas where there is lots of high-profile competition, so it's great that we're winning. You can see the Green Parent Award there. We're a winner there in the Natural Beauty Awards, and another one in the Green Parent Bronze Awards, one for the Aloe Sunscreen and one for the Infamous Firming Complex. So it's a good idea to share these awards with your customers and with your potential customers so they can see what a high-quality brand we are. Next one, please. Finally, our upcoming events. It's going to be a busy month, as you can see from the slide. You can find all of this information on Forever Knowledge, of course, but we've got our normal online business presentations. These are weekly events and an ideal event for you to send any prospects that you have to view, because they're always run by our key leaders. They're every Monday at 12 and 8:30 and every Wednesday at 8:30. And if you're in Ireland, every Monday at 8 p.m. So it's our business overview, a chance for somebody perhaps who knows nothing about us to get a little insight into the world of forever and becoming a forever business owner. Our business webinars and product webinars continue to run. Tuesday the 6th of July is the next one at 12 p.m. Our product webinar on Tuesday the 13th of July at 12 p.m. And again, the business webinar repeated on Tuesday the 20th at 12 p.m. We, of course, will continue through the summer months, recognising all of you for moving through the marketing plan. Some great things happening all around the country, both in Ireland and the UK and Iceland, people building solid businesses, even in lockdown. Now we're coming out of lockdown, certainly in the UK. And imagine what we can do when we can really meet people face to face rather than just on Zoom. So we've seen some great success just in lockdown. I think the potential for growth is even greater as we're allowed more freedom. So our success evening, recognising all of you who moved through the plan in June, is on the 19th of July at 7 o'clock. We've got our normal Meet the Team webinar. So if you've got any new people in your team, I suggest they come to that webinar because they can meet myself and the rest of the head office team and find out how we can support them in the growth of their business. We'll be recognising those of you in Ireland moving through the plan on Wednesday, the 21st of July at 7:30. And we've got a special event on Thursday, the 22nd of July. And Sophie says, I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't tell you all the detail, but I can tell you that it's absolutely suitable for your customers or potential customers if they want to find out more about Allo.
Yes.
That's it.
It's going
No
to
more,
be
no more.
all
Can't say.
around
Gave too much
Allo.
away already, Bob.
Gave too much away already, okay? You can always rely on me to give too much away. Then we've got a special event after that, the product webinar as usual, and then our regional recognitions. I just want to take the opportunity to compliment Sophie on the great job that she's doing in building that local community spirit in your regions. If you're not yet aware of what's happening on your region, log on, make sure you follow the local Facebook page for your region. You'll hear some local success stories. You'll get to know other business owners working in your community. And that can be really inspirational to know that wherever you are in the country, there are other people like you on your doorstep building successful businesses. So make sure you're part of the regional setup and definitely part of the regional recognition where we can recognise those of you building in particular areas around the country. So flpuk.info/webinar is where you can find everything on Forever Knowledge. So next, we've got our summer incentive. It wouldn't be summer without Forever Living giving some things away. So let's visit Rachel Sharp, I think on the lawn of Longbridge Manor, giving some stuff away.
Hi everyone, so I'm just here to remind you about our Summer Loving Incentive, which is running until the 31st of July. So you've got plenty of time still to qualify for this great incentive. All you need to do to qualify is achieve 2 personal case credits more than what you achieved in the previous month. And what happens when you qualify is that you'll get entered into a prize draw to win some of the incredible prizes that I've got in front of me right now. So we've got a Forever Living branded picnic blanket, which obviously you can take with you to the beach, to the park, wherever you want to go and have a little picnic. We've got a picnic bag right here, which is obviously, again, it's branded. It's for 4 people. So we've got cutlery in there, we've got glasses, a wine corkscrew, everything that you need to take with you on a day out for a picnic. We've got a portable stool here so that you can, again, sit on that, saves you from sitting on the grass. And that's nice and easy. It folds up so you can take it with you on the go and put it into your bag. And then we've also got this cooler as well. So you can, again, pop your aloe vera gels or you can pop your bottles of wine in there, whatever it happens to be. And you can take that with you on your picnics with you. So, yeah, all you need to do, again, like I say, is to achieve 2 personal case credits more than what you achieved in the month previous to qualify for the incentive. So you've got until the 31st of July. Good luck, everyone.
No.
We're not saying our prayers, but it wouldn't be the beach without a sandcastle making competition. Now, I'm slightly worried, and so is Spencer, because we discovered a couple of days ago that Sophie's kids have actually got a sandpit at home.
Advantage.
So it's an unfair advantage, and we want you to think about that in your voting. So don't just favour Sophie because she's had lots of practice at this. We're going to take 2 minutes with a little bit of music to make some sandcastles, and we want you to vote on my Facebook page as to the best sandcastle, bearing in mind Sophie's an expert and me and Spence aren't. So here we go. Go.
2 buckets as
Two
well.
buckets. You can share a bucket now. Go.
Pressure. I'm more bothered about our white trousers as well than your trainers as well.
Very well, right, mate.
Thank goodness for branded beach towels.
I need more than 2 minutes just to fill this bloody bucket.
Right.
I'm just copying the same.
Cheating!
Get through to the floor.
Disqualified for points. Oh no, God,
How long we got left?
Down already.
Might not even get some sand down, let alone decorate it.
How long have we got left? To do it a note.
Can we get to a note as well, Bob?
Notes, yeah. I've been thinking about this all night. I stayed up all last night planning the castle.
I'm just going to grab all the flags so you guys haven't got any.
Gosh, Bob's really good at this.
On the second one.
Having grandkids, Nick.
Oh no, I reckon one. I don't know what I'm doing.
I need a bit of a bridge out.
There's no sabotage over here.
Need some water from the night.
Goodness, I've run out of time.
I don't think the camera can see my detail, to be honest.
There is no detail.
Well, I've written FLP on the front of one of my sandcastles.
Whoa.
So I just let everyone know if you can't see.
Showing up.
I've got some seashells on the front of mine, but I've got a no tray on mine to protect it, and a bridge to cross on the way in.
Well, I've got a ditch.
It's a good effort in 2 minutes.
I tell you what happened to me white trousers? That's all I can say. I think it's time that we switch to our next section, which is, again, Amelia coming up with a great idea for the summer. And it's particularly a great idea because through the summer, in the school holidays, it's always difficult to know how to entertain the kids, for one. Here's a great tip when you watch this video. And also to give them something that they are always craving for, but it's really nutritious. So roll the VT.
So as we're enjoying the summertime, I wanted to show you how to make some delicious ice lollies using Forever's drinking gels. These will be loved by kids and adults alike. We'll be making 5 ice lollies today, so all you need is a set of ice lolly trays so you can pop your creations in the freezer to enjoy. To make our aloe vera and kiwi lolly, you will need 1 kiwi fruit, 300 millilitres of aloe vera gel, and 2 tablespoons of Forever Bee honey. Peel the kiwi and cut it into quarters, then pop the kiwi, aloe vera gel and honey into a blender and then blend until almost smooth but still has some texture to it. And finally, pour into your ice lolly mould ready to freeze. To make our aloe berry nectar lolly, you will need 7 strawberries, 300 millilitres of aloe berry nectar, and 2 tablespoons of Forever Bee honey. Chop the greens off your strawberries and chop them into small chunks, then pop the strawberries, aloe berry nectar and honey into your blender and blend until almost smooth but still has some texture. Then finally pour into your lolly mould ready to freeze. So next up we've got our aloe peaches and cream lolly. To make it you will need 1 tin of canned peaches, 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt and 300 millilitres of aloe peaches. Firstly, drain the can of peaches, then add the peaches, aloe peaches and Greek yogurt to a blender and then blend again till smooth. Then again, simply pour into your ice lolly moulds ready to freeze. Our 4th ice lolly is aloe mango and passion fruit, and to make it, you will need 300 millilitres of aloe mango, 2 passion fruits, and 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. Cut the passion fruit in half and scoop out the flesh, then add the passion fruit, aloe mango, and Greek yogurt to a blender. Again, simply pour into your moulds ready to freeze. And finally, we have our Forever Freedom and Orange Ice Lolly. And to make this, you will need 2 oranges and 300 millilitres of Forever Freedom. Firstly, zest your oranges and then cut them in half and juice them. Add your orange juice, orange zest, and Forever Freedom into your blender and just mix it all together. And then finally pour into your ice lolly molds ready to freeze. So once your molds are full, just simply pop them into your freezer and let them set. They're best left overnight. And there we have it, some delicious ice lolly flavours that are great for children and adults to enjoy.
So there we go, some great ice lolly recipes. There's a rumour we're going to be trying them at the end of the show.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Well, if they're as good as the cocktail.
And I'll tell you what, I'm still enjoying the cocktail. This is one without rum, by the way, in case anybody's complaining. Delicious. Mentioned at the start of the show that one of the new features for Bob's Brunch is going to be my monthly book club. I'm an avid reader of motivational books, so I would encourage you to become one if you're not already. There are some great books out there. And, you know, having a positive mindset and a positive attitude is key to being successful in anything, but absolutely the thing that makes the difference in building your own home-based business. And for me, I guess like very many people, had a very traditional education, and through my school years, which admittedly was a long time ago, there was no real mention of mindset or attitude or inspirational books. I was completely unaware of that world. And around about the age of 17 or 18, somebody lent me what is now this month's book of the month, and that book is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And I read this, and I can honestly say that it changed my thinking around the power of the mind. It's not a new book. It's been around, I don't know, probably 50 or more years, maybe even longer than that, actually. Written by a guy called Napoleon Hill, who was a journalist, a budding journalist, who was paid by one of the richest Americans at the time to interview a number of rich American business owners to see whether there were any common denominators amongst them in terms of their background or things that they did or anything that could help people find the secrets of success. And I guess the summary of the book is in the title, Think and Grow Rich. What Napoleon Hill found was there wasn't really many common denominators, except successful people tend to think differently. So this is a book about that research and about how you can change your life if you change your thinking. So keep a look on my Facebook page and also the regional groups, and you can win a copy of this book signed by me. And also I would recommend that you listen to a fantastic podcast that we encourage Barry Phillips to do. Barry Phillips is the owner of Knowledge is King, a friendly book company, and he has a vast experience in reading motivational and inspirational books. He can certainly help you by encouraging you as to which of the books to read for your stage in your forever journey. So you can see on the bottom of the slide there, visit www.knowledgeisking.co.uk. So, in our monthly little get-together here, we always try and encourage somebody from either outside the forever world or inside the forever world to join us. And Sophie, I think you've been successful in encouraging one of our fastest growing businesses to be with us today.
I have. So we have a business owner on the line called Bethan Jones. Now, Bethan has had a whirlwind year, and she has formed a successful business based on aloe vera sales. So hopefully, Bethan, you're still on the line and you are here to talk to me this morning. Hi, Beth.
Hi, how are you all?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm feeling a bit better now.
Good, I'm glad. So this is commitment, guys. Bethan is in Cardiff on a hen do at the moment, and last night was the first night, so she's fully aloed up now.
Bethan, you need some of these. You need some of these to set you right with the rum in it.
I'm just going to go, well, they're all getting dressed now, ready to go out, and I've had my shot of aloe, and I've got my water, had my focus.
Are you feeling ready then?
I'm fine, I'm good. But I love the sandcastle build and I wish I was with you.
Good. Well, I hope you're going to vote for me, Bethan. I think the poll's about to go out on Bob's page.
Well, she's trying to influence the votes again. She's
Feeling
not
very competitive.
She's
this
qualified, I think.
morning.
She's relentless. She's absolutely relentless.
Anyway, let's get to it. Well, thank you so much for coming on this morning. So, Bethan, tell us a little bit about you and your background.
Okay, so I live in Wales, mid Wales, and it was, about 15 months ago, around Christmas time, I was feeling very, very stressed out, to be honest. I was a full-time teacher for 16 years, 2 little boys, and it was just like, I didn't know where I was coming or going. I had no time for anything. And I just thought, I said to my husband, I can't do this anymore. Something's got to change. And it was just happened that it just, saw something through a mutual friend about coming to take a look at business opportunity. And then I was just like, ooh, this looks interesting. This looks good. So connected, saw the information. I was like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it to see if I could reduce some hours. And to go down to 4 days instead of 5. 3 would have been amazing as well. But in fact, in 4 months, I did replace my teaching income.
Wow.
So I was like, what am I going to do? Do I carry on and go down to like 2 days and do a bit forever on the side as well? And I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna just go for it. And yeah, left education, and I love teaching. It was just, I wanted that time at home with the kids and things, isn't it? And to have a bit more choices and freedom. So yeah, so I left in September last year, and this is what I do now full time. So it's lovely.
Which is amazing, isn't it? I think, yeah, absolutely. Even though you loved what you did, it's finding that life balance. And if one is overpowering the other, you have to really take a look at things, don't you? And sort of reassess and make change, which is what you've done, which is just incredible.
Yeah. It was a bit bonkers because it wasn't really my intention. That was never what I wanted. I wanted like £500 to go down to 4 days, and every month I was seeing more and more. I was like, "Gosh, this is incredible! I can have what I want really here."
Yeah.
So I did sacrifice. I got rid of my television, and I was staying up till 1 in the morning because I was still working 12 hours teaching a day. But I thought it was a short-term sacrifice really to get what I wanted. So now, things are a lot different. I work part-time hours, and I know it's like consistently working every day, but it's nice that I can do it when I want to.
And around the boys as well, and your family.
Around the boys, it's brilliant. So
that's amazing. So as I mentioned, and as you've just told us all, you've had an absolute whirlwind year. So how much has your business and your team grown since obviously you've given up work? And
it is big team now. I mean, at the beginning, I got to manage, I think, with about 9 people. And then luckily for me, I'm seeing the duplication coming down my business now. So I'm really supporting the team to grow and develop their businesses. So I think that we've got over about 80, 85, 90, I can't think now. With our downline, isn't it? And, I take them all on board. They're all kind of, I take them under my wing, everybody. And we're just a great team. They're a lovely group of ladies. And we've got one gentleman as well. And I love working with them and supporting them. So,
sounds amazing. And I think that's key, isn't it? The duplication within the team is one of those things that you have to spend the time with your team to create that duplication and teach and lead so they can follow what you're doing. And that's where you really start to see the momentum in the business, which is obviously what you've seen. So how much of that success has been down to aloe vera? I know when we had a chat a few weeks ago, you told me you have currently 157 gel drinking customers.
Yeah, I've picked up 5 more since I spoke to you.
Is that with the aloe mango?
Yes, more mango drinkers now. So I think when I first started, after I'd hit manager and things, I did have over 200 gel drinkers, and then COVID came and they were like, Beth, I just can't afford to carry on doing this. So I was like, that's okay, but please do come back. And then some of my team actually joined my team, and they kind of took their families with them as well. So mine have popped off. So it's come down to like the 162.3 now, but it's because my team, actually, I'm getting the duplication anyway. I've still got the customers, but going through my team, haven't I? So
yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Some
so
amazing numbers.
Yeah, it's huge. Well done, Bethan. Absolutely huge.
Well, I was told at the beginning that, you know, if you can get 20 regular gel drinkers, you know, you're going to see a really great income. So I was just like, right, let's do this. So I did focus on the drinking gels, even though I'd never tried them. I'd never tried anything with them forever before. I never had any experience in network marketing or anything. And I just had to drink them, didn't I? That was the only way that, and get my family on them so that you could see people recommending them then, isn't it? So I was at work, recommending to people at work and things, and it just kind of went from there. So customers come from friends and family now that I don't even actually know a lot of them. They just order through my friends, and it's good.
Expanding the network there as well. And so did you have any retail experience? Obviously we know you were a teacher before, but retailing, was that completely new to you?
Nothing, like literally nothing. I used to, one thing I used to do before, when I was teaching full time and I wanted, some extra income, I was upcycling furniture. So I was honestly, I was going to the skip and I was getting furniture, paying a £5, and then bringing it home, sanding it all down and upcycling it and then selling them for, like 50, 60 quid. So I was like, if I could do that every month, I could drop a day. And it was taking up too much time.
Yeah.
I was like sanding till, 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night. And I was like, this is not going to happen. So I was like, right, I'll give that up then. So yeah, I had to find something. And this was it, really, wasn't it? So lucky. So lucky.
Yeah.
And do you have any tips for creating, so obviously originally your intention was sort of like 20 gel drinkers. Do you have any tips to anyone starting out in a business that could what they can do to get like a steady customer base of gel drinkers?
Talk and listen to absolutely everybody. That's all I can say. Talk to people. I ask a lot of questions to people, and not like business thingy, but it's just communicating and talking and getting to know people, and then you can kind of plug into their needs, can't you?
Yeah.
And if you ask that question, how are you today, most people moan, don't they? They really do. And I'm like, oh, bless you, you need to, and they're like, oh, Beth, you look amazing, you look glowing, and I'm like, yeah, it's the drinking gel, isn't it? That's what. And they're like, what's that then? That's how I can get you sample. And that's what I do, really. It's talking. But I do a lot of markets. So I do a Thursday market in my town. I go to like Oswestry Market. I used to go up to Machynlleth and set up a market and do like aloe bars in bistros and cafes and gyms. Yeah. So it was a lot of sacrifice on a Saturday and a Sunday for quite a few months. I chose to do that, didn't I? So, but it got me a lot of customers. So and following up, once you've got these customers, you can't just like sell the product and then forget about them. It's like chasing them up in 4 or 5 days and go, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? And then you build that relationship with your customers. I'm constantly, following up with everybody. And then I do ask them, you wouldn't mind popping that on my page, would you? This is incredible. That has helped you with this, this, and this. Would you mind sharing with my customers, and I'll pop you a little lip balm or something. Yeah. So giving them a little incentive to post, or, say, I'll give you like 5% discount next order or something. But a lot of my customers now, they run my page. It's like I'm on it. I'm posting my 2 a day on my page, morning and evening, but in a day, 5 or 6 people can like just go, oh my God, Beth, thank you so much for this. It's done this, this, and this. So because they're saying it, the customers come to me and then go, oh, if it's all right for Annie up the road, it's all right for me, isn't it? So it's good that they hear it from them, isn't it? Not me.
Yeah, I think so. And I think actually, all different people's stories are really relatable, aren't they? And I think if, like you say, if your customers are talking about their journeys, trying out these products, there will be someone else there that can relate to them and actually, sort of want to explore different products and try different things. So that's amazing.
And it's offering that 60-day money back guarantee. So anybody I speak to, it's the first thing I say. I've always got mini gels in my car. So if I bump into anybody and you've asked them a question, you know, how you feeling? How are you? You know, how's things? How's the family? Oh, mum's not very well. She's got really, you know, something. I'm like, well, why don't you have one of these? Why don't you have one of these? Take them home, give them a try. You've got like five to 10 days in a mini, and then, you know, see how you go. And then I said, if you want to buy a bigger bottle, you can get a 60-day money back guarantee, or if you want to buy a tri-pack. But most of my customers buy tri-packs now. And I've got them in the diary for reorders. I'm like, shall I put it through in 6 weeks again for you, so we don't have to time, you know, you running out of aloe? And I've got my diary is just full of aloe drinkers. So, and yeah, that's it really. And making sure, you know, if they don't like it, I'm like, well, do you want to try another one? Do you want to try another flavour? So I do speculate to a creamer. I do buy a lot of mini gels to give to people to try, but when you've given one away, they do come back and buy a big bottle, then a tri-pack, and then they give one to their family, don't they? And then, oh, I need more, because I've given that to my mum and my sister. So it's good.
You see, I think getting the gels out there and getting that to your customers to try is a really, really good way. And I know you sort of speak to the team and sort of do an offer, don't you? I think you said 3 gels for 20. Obviously, if they aren't in a position to give the mini gels away, so that is an option as well. And the customer service there, like, I think just making sure you're following up with your customers and putting them in your diary and making sure that when you know they're going to run out of that gel, making sure, are they ready for another one? Did they like it? Because you can change that if they didn't like that particular flavour. So some really good tips there, Beth. Thank you.
You have to track them. But I think I've built a very good relationship with my customers, because my customer page is just full of fun. You know, it's full of life, full of fun, full of games. And if I do, you know, I do a weekly game like called Win It Wednesday, and I always give mini gels in anything that they win. You know, if they have won a sunscreen or something from a game that they've, you know, entered, and a mini gel, you know, even if they're a new customer, you're going to have a mini gel, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly on my page going, you know, I'm looking for 10 new people who have not tried the drinking gels to give them a go. Try them out. If you don't like them, then, you know, no worries, isn't it? That's fine. You've given them, and it's free. That's what I do. But I know the team, they do, you know, they do put an offer on the minis, like the 3 for 20. But I give my team an incentive as well every month. So, you know, for every case credit you put through, you get 1 mini gel from me. So all my team get mini gels to boost their own businesses so that we can give them away.
That's great, isn't it? I think just even incentivising, obviously, your team like that, if you're in a position to do that, that's giving them the tools to get the gels out there to find more gel drinkers, definitely.
So we have got a very strong retail business, the whole team really, because that's what I suppose that's what I enjoy doing. I love both sides, you know, to the team and recruiting and building and a team. But yeah, aloe, this is my baby really, is retail, and I love it. So
I'm curious, what was the reaction of your close friends and family when you quit what is seen as a very, you know, stable profession, teaching, and you quit teaching just to build your aloe business from home? I'm curious to know what they said.
Do you want the positives or the negatives?
Well, a bit of both, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, my mum was very skeptical to begin with, and she was like, she'd come to my launch pad and she was just so, you know, like, what are you doing, you know, what are you doing there? She was like, she didn't say much, she was just thought, you've got enough going on without doing this, lovely. And I was like, oh mum, please trust me, just, you know, I've got nothing to lose here, ma'am, give me a couple of months just to prove, you know, like it can work. I've caught the vision and I want this. She's like, yeah, but you're a really good teacher. And I was like, I know, but, you know, let me go. Anyway, so my dad wouldn't talk to me. He wouldn't speak about it forever. He wouldn't let me talk to him about anything. And every time I was getting like a successful, like, promotion or something, mum would tell my dad, you know, Beth's gone up to the next level. She's now a, you know, assistant manager. And he'd just go, that's all he would say. He would never talk to me about it. And then he'd pass me on the square doing my aloe stall, and I'd be waving and he wouldn't wave back at me.
No way.
Because he was like, my daughter's a teacher, she's not a market person. And now I'll tell you what, my dad's my biggest fan. He is my biggest fan. Since when I handed in my notice, he said to my mum, speak to her, Carol. Tell her she's crazy. You've got to tell her, Carol. And that my mum wouldn't. She said she's happy. She's happy, happier. She's glowing, she's buzzing, she's bouncing around everybody, everywhere. And mum was like, oh, come on, it's not always about the money. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. She'll always find another job, isn't it? That's what my mum's method was. And I was like, no, it's got to work. It's got to work, and it has to work. And I can't, this is my life now, isn't it? Because I love it. So
it's a great message, Bethan, to all of the newer people that are watching the show today, because when you get that rejection from close friends and family, it can sometimes be enough to knock the wind out of your sails, and you have to be really strong with your convictions and strong, to say to somebody, just give me a bit of time to prove one way or another. And you're a great example of that. I think, whenever new people see successful people like yourself or any of our successful FBOs, I think it's easy to think that you never had any challenges, that it was easy for you, that it all went smoothly. Absolutely. And that's never anybody's story. And it's just about facing those obstacles. So thanks for sharing that experience with us. Really important.
That's fine, no problem.
So last one then, Bethan, before we let you go and have lots of fun on your hen do, which is your favourite aloe vera drinking gel?
Well, I have two, I've got to admit. I am a massive Pure. I love the Pure. I really, really do. I started on berry for about 4 months. And then when I did a C9, I did go to the Pure because I was thinking, I need this Pure in me. And then I was like, actually, this isn't too bad. So I did convert. So I've been on the Pure for 12 months. So the others are very sweet. And then the mango came to my house. And I was just like, oh, God, this is incredible. So I have, I've done a lot of build up with my mango on my page up to about a month before. I had a lot of pre-orders before it even came out. So I would say I've probably sold 60 mangoes in the last 4 months.
Wow.
That they're all trying. And then, I've still got an order to go through on Sunday and things, more people again to try them. But there's one customer who's come back and said, I'm going to stick to my berry. The mango's lovely, but she said, I love my berry.
Yeah.
No, it's not for everybody, is it? And this is what we say, try it. It's not for everybody. If you don't like it, get your money back.
60-day money back guarantee as well. So that's what you've got to remind your customers of.
I haven't had one return in 16 months. Nothing.
There you go. So that's the product speaks for itself, doesn't it?
It does.
That's for sure. Well, thank you so much for coming to Costa del Longbridge Manor today and joining us. It's been so lovely speaking to you, and your story is just so inspiring. So I know that so many people will take so much from our chat today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy the hen do, Bethan. Take care.
I will.
Heaven help Cardiff this evening. I think that's where they are. That's all I can say about that. What an amazing story, though. I mean, imagine, coming from that well thought of traditional profession, teaching and even experimenting with Forever Living must have been a bit of a controversial thing for friends and family. And then I think she said after 4 months, she'd built her Forever business to the situation where she could quit the teaching job. Amazing.
Really, really
great energy to her, though.
Yes, she has, and that's something that came across when I spoke to her a couple of weeks ago. Just got real energy, and actually some of the other team members have got that energy, so I think it filters down.
They have. New people often ask us, what's the secret of success? Are there any common denominators? And there are a few. I mentioned mindset before, but people buy people first, and what you get from the people we interview that are successful is that energy. And I think that's something that we all need to have if we want to be that lighthouse. If we want to attract people, we just need that energy. And Bethan had got it in spades.
I mean, 60 mangoes already is crazy. It has been busy.
And she went out
last night. A couple of weeks.
They might have to cancel National Mango Day because there's no mangoes left in the world. Bethan's used them all, sold them. A lot of healthy Welsh people there. I saw on the chat box while that interview was going on, somebody's asking, what is the book club? It's simply me sharing each month a recommended book And what I hope you will do, having taken my recommendation and read the book, is post on my Facebook page some of the light bulb moments that you got from the book. And the reason that's important is, there are a lot of people yet to get into the habits of feeding their minds and working on their minds on a daily basis. And so that encouragement, those light bulb moments will be important for people. So it's not a club as such, it's simply me sharing an idea or a recommendation as to what might be a good book to read in the coming months. But thank you for that question. Now, before we get to the competition winners, our beachside waitress, Amelia, today has delivered some lollies.
You go first, so.
Thank you very much. We are being spoiled today, aren't we?
Amelia, what is this one? Mango, more mango. Mm.
Oh, wow.
It's good.
My little boys would love this.
It's now frozen in my mouth and I can't talk. But apart from that,
Brain freeze.
Everyone hearing slurps into
you
their
carry on with your
microphone.
ice lollies because
That's good.
I'm going to announce some competition winners. Our first competition today, if you remember, was simply a random selection of the seat number that you were sitting on Bob's Airways this morning on the way to the Costa del Warwickshire. So we have 5 winners. Seat 220. This is a big plane. 220. Ethel Slater, you are a winner. Congratulations to you. Seat 508. Flip me, this must be like a jumbo jet. Tracy Restall, I think that says. Tracy Restall, 508. Congratulations to you. In seat 429, we have Donna Knight. Donna, you are one of our winners this morning. Seat 909, Anya, you're right at the back of the plane, darling, not in club class there. Anya French, all the way from Ireland, 909, congratulations. It was your birthday this week as well. This is like an extra birthday present for you. We're spoiling you. And the 5th and final winner, Gary May, who is in seat 307. So well done. Thanks for joining us on the show today. And you are our 5 random winners from the airline flight this morning. So just in closing, a quick reminder of where you can find us on social. Oh, that doesn't look like social. That looks like social. Follow us on all of the relevant Facebook pages, on Instagram. That's the best way of keeping up with what's happening in the forever world. And the final slide, I think, is the date for the next brunch, which is the 28th of July. Maybe send us a little thought on where should we be next.
Yeah, I know. The guys have got, they've got their work out.
The world's our oyster. We're on the beach. We could be anywhere. If you'd like to see us somewhere special, then
let us know in the chat.
Let us know in the chat box, and maybe from time to time, Bob's Brunch could be somewhere like the beach, exotic. Spence, Sophie, any final thoughts on our show today?
No, I just really enjoyed being it. It's been nice and relaxing, really lots of treats. We've been well looked after by the backstage crew, so hopefully I'll get invited on again.
And make sure you vote for this, the middle sandcastle here as well.
FLP sandcastle.
There was no sign of an FLP. And actually, the foundations look dodgy. It looks like it's falling down to me. I think
be all gone by the end of the show.
my sandcastle, the one. I've got to say that if you could reverse the camera from us to the crew here today, they've been a bit envious because we've had cocktails, we've had ice lollies.
Building sandcastles.
Look, they look really despondent. There's Amelia, look, she's made all these nice things and we're eating them. Yeah, well, anyway, we got the best job, didn't we?
We did,
Just out front on the beach in the sunshine. It's cloudy over there. It looks like rain, but here it's absolutely glorious. So thanks to all of you for joining us on the show today. Thank you for the great job that you do in supporting their head office team here. Make sure you stay focused through the summer months. We are now finally coming out of lockdown, getting a bit more freedom. We can meet with people face to face. Summer is a great time for just striking up conversation. And Bethan mentioned it, the key to success in our business is just having those conversations with people, listening carefully to what they say and just building relationships, and that's what it's all about. So thanks to all of you for watching. Spence, Sophie, thank you for being on the beach today. To all the team here. Amelia, thank you for keeping us fed and watered today. We'll see you on the next show. Bye for now.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.